Hey guys, so today we are going to be coloring in this drawing of it's another foodie drawing, but this time I chose to do a drink. So far I've been doing like foods, and now I'm thinking maybe I should do something that has to do with drinks. So I decided to make a drawing. It's kind of, the coloring was based off of Ramune, which is a Japanese soda drink. It's very popular, but I'm basically calling her soda pop because I originally was gonna do like Western type sodas like Coca-Cola or something like that, but I decided to go for like a Ramune color, so that's why she's bluish. She has like bubbles here. So yeah, so let's just get started. I'm gonna start coloring in her outfit. I think for this one, I'm gonna go with like a light green just to like match her skin a bit. So the first thing I am going to use is G58, which is mint green light. And I'm gonna start coloring in her shirt. I thought it would be interesting going for something that wasn't, super obvious for like foods. So I ended up going for her. It's kind of hard to see her face at this angle just because I guess it was her body. The way I drew her body kind of makes it difficult, but the angle of my tablet, I'm thinking about looking online for like better stands and stuff like that, so that way I can actually show you guys like a flat look for my like the drawing, like flat above, rather than just this view that's like kind of squishy and not so great. But so far, all the stands I have seen are for phones, and I don't film with my phone, I film with my tablet. So that's another concern that I have, that I'll just have to keep looking online. Like, I guess today I was just thinking about drinks. Because to be honest, with like work and stuff, we talk a lot. So all I think about is the fact that I need water. So I was like, time to draw something that has to do with drinks, I guess. And I ended up drawing soda pop, which is very different from other drawings that I've done before. So she was quite a challenge in terms of like how I was gonna draw her. Like, I wanted her to be like the human, like food turned into human, but I wanted to be like still representing this soda as best as possible. So that one is done, and now I'm gonna use G55, which is a emerald green in my touch markers. So I'm just gonna shade her shirt. So yeah, so just been all over the place recently because of work, and they say wave 2 of COVID-19 may hit Canada, so I'm a bit concerned because lots of people like to go out shopping, and I work in a mall, so it's like one of those things where it's like, ooh, you don't really want to be there. Like, if I had a choice, if like we didn't have to work, I would be like sitting at home, because to be honest, I rather not. Even like my friend was recommending like, oh, maybe we should go to the park to hang out, and I was like, maybe later on, because I don't want to go outside to the park, because the issue is like going outside to the park, there's no limit of people, and so people can just go whenever they want, and they go, I've seen people walking around in big groups, so my concern is like friends of people going in big groups and just not caring about social distancing or families doing that. And it's very concerning, so I'm just like, I won't go to the park. That's just what it is. Like, if I had a choice, I would stay at home because that's not safe for me. I just feel like for me, I'm someone who's like, I'd rather stay at home. I'd rather be protected. So I have her shirt, and now I want to do. I think I'm gonna leave her skirt white as well as her. Like, this is a part of her bra, but I'm gonna leave her skirt white actually. I am going to use WG 0.5, which is a warm gray, to outline it. But other than that, I've decided I'm gonna leave her skirt white I want something to represent like packaging, like labeling, because her, if you see her hat, it's kind of just like this beret, but it's like a pop can. And yes, I do a Western style pop, like a top for that, but I think that's just because like I'm so used to Western drinks, so that's why I did that. It's hard to see here, but I am going to color it. I'll just use the same color too. Hopefully you guys can see the face better, but I did give her glasses. In the next video I will be outlining her though, so it'd be easier to see like what I'm outlining when I outline it. I thought this would be like a good difference because I always draw like male characters for like if you follow me on social media, I don't really do videos of these guys, but I draw dragons, like dragon people, so people with dragon features. But I usually draw males, and the females, like I rarely draw females. So what happens is I try to switch back and forth. So when I'm drawing the foods, like the foodies, I actually do a lot of like switching back and forth for that in terms of like, oh, I'm gonna make this female. And then so this is kind of my way to balance out like drawing males and females. For this part, I'm just gonna leave it white too because I still want her to have some sort of packaging type of thing. So yeah, but here is the overview